Okay, real quick, I'm going to pull up the formula sheet. So I forgot that he has that. That would probably help with some of these questions that we're going to go over. Give me 1 second. Okay. All right. So, number 1, consider the following investment alternatives. A is an APR of 6.086 annually compounding. B is 5.9320 daily compounding. C is 5.9997 quarterly compounding. D is 5.9936 monthly compounding. The highest effective rate of return you could earn on any of these investments is closest to. I didn't answer that on purpose. I accidentally misclicked. I'm not entirely sure how this one's supposed to go. So there we go.
We had one like this on one of the quizzes, and it's us changing the EAR to APR. So we just need the formula for that.
You said ARD.
What? EAR, the EAR to APR.
Yeah. Plus APR over M.
I wonder if he'll put up a different formula sheet for the test.
So Jonathan said we use the effective rate of return formula. It's 1 plus APR divided by M. So I imagine the amount of compounds raised to the power of M, the number of compounds, minus 1. So if you did that, would be one plus 6.086 divided by 1 to the power of 1 minus 1. So you have a calculator. The first one, I'm going to type in the chat what the first one's going to look like. So looks like that's what you entered that into the calculator. I mean, because it's 1 year, it's gonna spit out the same number. It's what it did for me. So it spit back out 6.086. So go ahead and go through and do that for the rest of the 3 investment alternatives and see what you get. see what each of them are closest to, and take about 2 or so minutes. Let everyone do that. Yeah, and so because the answers are already in percentages, and you're using a percentage, it on this one it'll be the exact same thing for 6.086. So because you're already starting off with percentages, the answer is a percent. You should be fine on that. The only way it's going to be bad is if the answer is not in a percent or something like that. Did you start by calculating it with it as like a whole number instead of percent? So you put in 0.06086 and then used that in your formula? Because, I mean, it wouldn't change anything for the annual, but okay, that makes more sense. Mm-hmm. All right, so what did everyone get for running through the 4? What did you get as your answer?
6.16%.
All right, which formula was it that gave you that?
The EAR, APR.
No. Which A, B, C, or D?
Oh, D.
Okay. So what did the formula look like whenever you wrote it out? I just want to make sure so everyone knows because I still don't really get this.
So it was 1 plus. Here, I'll just. No, I'm gonna say it. No, I'm gonna type it. Okay, so I accidentally only sent it to Johnny Ramsbottom for some reason, so that's awesome.
Should be able to just copy it and paste it into the everyone.
Yeah. Okay, great. Now it's sent to everyone.
So you're missing -1.
Oh shoot. Well, I did it in the calculation though.
Which calculation? Like
In
in
my
the,
original calculation,
this
like
thing?
on my paper, it says with the -1, and I got the 6.16%.
6.60. Oh, okay. Wait, 6.62?
No, so the one that you have clicked on your screen is the
Yes.
answer that I got for D.
Okay. Give me a second. Sorry.
Okay, dead ass. I just typed everything Abby has in her thing on my calculator, and I got 86.15.
What?
Yeah, I'd love to know as well, because when I did the first one, instead of it giving me the same, like 6.0860, it gave me 1.
That's weird. Hold on, I'm typing it out.
Have a TI 84?
I'm using the TI 84 for mine.
I'm #confused.
Yeah, I got the same answer.
I don't know what to do.
Oh, okay. So it's because I didn't move the decimal places over in my answer. I had a brain glitch, I guess, because then I also didn't write my. So it's 1 plus the, like Johnny Ramsbottom said, you're supposed to move the decimal places over to make it not a percentage anymore. So it's 0.059936 instead of 5.9936.
Okay, let me try.
And then you multiply by 100, to get the percentage.
No. I don't know why I'm not getting the answer. Abby, I'm going to send you a picture really quickly.
Okay.
What it looks like.
I got it now. I did get it now.
Okay, that's good.
So mine ended up being see. You got to put it in parentheses, the formula inside the other formula.
Talia, it's because you're doing 12 minus 1 while you're still in the, to the power. So you need to press down so that it's 12.
Oh, gotcha.
Minus. Yeah.
Oh, that's where I was messing up. Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
So you guys were just doing it to the power of 11.
Okay, I got it.
Word. Okay. So if you're doing it on older calculator, or you want to be safe about it, the best way to do it is going to be because if you put parentheses on 2 on the front and then 1 behind the 12 and then do the -1, it'll give you your 0.0 whatever percent answer, and then multiply it by 100.
Yeah.
All right, Word. That makes a lot more sense now. Just doing it wrong. Okay. So for number 1, it's going to be 6.1610%. Which ended up being investment D. Okay, that was fun. Number 2, a small business repairs its store. The builders charge them $130,000, which will be paid back in monthly installments over 3 years at a 6.8 APR. The builders will reduce this rate to 6.3% APR if they pay $2,600 up front. By approximately how much will this reduce the monthly loan payments?
So what formula are we using to solve this?
I'm just kind of using basic math for it to see if I can get it right.
Okay.
Oh, that didn't work. Well, I tried.
I remember seeing something like this, and I thought it was in one of the quizzes, but it must have been in the PowerPoint slides. So I'm going to go try to find it.
Oh, wait. So, hold on.
Is this just us calculating the present value and then comparing?
I think
That's
that's what we're
that's
supposed
what
to
I'm
do. Yeah.
thinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it present or future value? Because well, we're looking for payments, monthly payments.
Right.
So,
All right, Mr. Ramsbottom, our hero.
Yeah, I'm looking at a Quizlet right now, but it's a little confusing, not gonna lie.
Word. So
Is it the one that starts off with the first step is to calculate?
Yeah, it says calculate the present value.
For both of them? Or
Yeah, okay, so I think I kind of get it. Hold on. So we calculate the present value using the 130,000 as the monthly interest rate. And you get the monthly interest rate by dividing 6.8 by 12.
Hmm.
And so we get the interest rate, and then we have the number of periods, which is 36 periods, because they pay it back monthly over 3 years.
right.
And so then you get the present value of that one, and then you subtract 2,600 from the 130,000 and use that to find a
We
new
bought the same one, but where's fucking mine then?
because they're trying to see how much of a discount is off of them paying the 2,600 up front. Does that
Okay.
make sense?
Can you
So
type out like the
We just
formula in
have
the
to
chat?
find like our parameters, I think, and we can use the financial calculator. There's not really a formula. This thing just using words.
Like, I'm just confused for the like whenever you said 130,000 minus 2,600, what is that?
That's what they would be paying if they paid the 2,600 up front.
that's
Oh, that's
So
reducing
you're just
the.
taking off their payment from
Yeah.
what is supposed to be paid.
Okay.
So like it's supposed to be what 0.55% or 0.56%
Yeah.
is the.
Oh.
I think I got the first part of it then.
Okay, that's what I was confused on, Jonathan.
These questions have so many steps for him not to be letting us have enough time for it.
Right.
Oh.
Hmm.
Okay. Do you guys always get slightly off answers?
Yeah.
Okay, good. For
I
this,
don't. I'm messing up somewhere. I don't know where, but
so for the first one with the 6.8% APR, I got 3,997.96 for the payments.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 4,215.
How
Yeah,
did you
that's
get?
what I got.
Okay, so you're using a TI, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you have to use the TVM solver and the finance thingy.
Where is that?
So click apps and then finance and then TVM solver.
Okay.
And
Oh.
yeah, and then you just, yeah, we have to use this. So N is 36.
Okay.
And then I'm looking at Quizlet and it says that the interest rate is 0.56666667.
Okay.
And you just type that in, and then the present value is the one that they give us.
Wait, is this for the 6.8% APR?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, because you do 6.8 divided by 12, and that gives you the interest rate, the 0.566667.
And then how do you get the answer?
And then hit second and mode, so you can get out of there.
Okay.
Go back into it. So apps, finance, and then instead of clicking number 1, click where it says payment,
Oh.
and it should get you. It'll give you a negative number, but
Same thing.
you have the same thing.
Yeah. Wait, what did you get?
I got 4,002 and 15 cents.
I got 3,979.82. I did. Okay, let me go back and see everything. So n equals 36, I equals 0.56. Oh, maybe it's because I rounded up. What was it? 0.56.
4 6s and then a 7.
Okay, let's see if now. I got the same answer.
Really?
Yes. Should I put anything for future value?
No, make
No,
sure
it
that's
should be
0.
Okay, so that is, so I have n equals 36, I equals 0.56667, PV equals 130,000, payment equals 0, FE equals 0.
Yeah. And then at the bottom of it, does it say like PMT and it says end and begin?
Uh-huh.
Make sure it's at end.
Okay, now,
And then try that. Hopefully that works.
okay. Oops, I did not mean to go back there.
Hello, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello? Okay. Here, hold on. Can I just show you my calculator real quick?
Yeah.
Here, okay. Did it pop up?
Yes.
There we go. Okay, so can you see that real quick? Oh, it's kind of flipped. Okay, so so you have 36, then 0.567, then 130,000. So if you go to payment, if you just hover over it while it has a 0, if you hit second, or if you hit alpha, you know, the little green one, and then enter, it'll just solve that for you. It'll just solve,
Oh.
Whoa.
yeah.
Ooh, that's
It's a lot
cool.
more helpful. And you can do that
Also-
with anything. You just put in your numbers and then hit alpha enter, and it'll show what that answer would be for those numbers.
Wow. That's crazy.
Just
Yeah.
because I want to get real basic with it, because I'm still somehow getting this wrong.
Okay.
I just want to make sure I've got my numbers right because I'm losing it. I've ran all of them like 5 times. I'm getting mad.
For
So
the first one, for the first part.
for question 2, I just want to make sure I've got both sets of equations right with the NIY, PV, and then PMT because we don't use future value. So it's 36
Mhm.
periods because it's monthly for 3. The
Mhm.
first one is 0.56667. Or,
Mhm.
yeah, 0.56667.
Yeah.
The payment, the present value for the first one is 130,000.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Payment is what we're finding.
Mm-hmm.
Then for the next one, it's 36 again. Then it's 0.525.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then it's 127,400.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Hmm.
How am I
And you're
messing
not
up
getting the right
then?
answer?
No, I got my answers and then God, I don't know what I'm doing.
Did you subtract them?
I did, but I didn't get it right.
Oh.
Yeah, for the payment for the first one should be 4,002 and then I got 38 because I rounded up, but it's around the same. And then for the second one, it should be 3,893.
Yeah.
Is PVT is 130,000 negative? I was trying. Okay, is the 130,000 and the 127,400 both negative?
Let me see. I don't think that should give you anything different.
Yeah. I didn't put in a negative at all, and I still got the right answer.
It just changes the sign of the payment you get, but it should be the same number.
Yeah.
Abby, did you end up getting it or no?
Oh yeah, I did. Did
Okay.
you guys get 109 is the answer?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Here, Noah, try. I don't know if it would help, but if you do look up the Quizlet, maybe it'll explain it better. But it seems like you're putting it in the same. You have a TA84, right?
I have a financial calculator.
Oh, you have a
Oh,
financial.
I was using a financial calculator too. Let me see.
Maybe there's a
Um,
different way to do
I
it.
got 164.
For which one?
For number 2.
Number 2. Oh, for the answer?
Yeah.
It's 109. I looked it up on the Quizlet. What
Oh,
did
okay.
you put the did you do those same numbers for the for finding the payment?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I
Huh.
don't
I can
know.
recheck it. I can recheck my work.
okay, hold on, Noah. I'll type it in with you at the same time. See what
If-
happens.
Yeah, and if y'all are confused on this, there is that Quizlet y'all can look up. Just like copy and paste the question, and it might explain it in a better way. It might be kind of confusing now.
Okay, Noah, you want to type it in together really
Okay.
quickly?
Hold on. Before I make a fool of myself,
Okay.
you have to put 0 in future value, don't you?
Yes.
I fucking hate this class so much. Oh my god!
Yeah.
The
Okay.
financial calculator was a waste of $30.
They had
I
it
know.
marked at Target for 8, so I got it for 15.
Oh.
Yeah, it was really nice.
I also
The
got
last
mine
one.
for 15 at Target.
Yeah, it was completely in the wrong spot. I got it for half the price. I was pretty happy about that. Okay, now I have the actual answer, hopefully, for the second one.
Stop biting.
Man, this class burns my soul.
Yeah, that'll screw you up a lot. What I always do is after I do a calculation, always with the like with this financial part, just put zeros in for everything. So when you next time you do it, it doesn't mess you up.
Well, because on this one you can quit out and then you can clear everything, so it clears out the full formula. So you don't have to worry about anything like that. So I got 108.86 rounds up to 109. Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus. Don't forget to put a 0 because your guys's the TI-84 has a 0 already in place for it because you didn't fill it out, so it didn't do anything. Ooh. This is all right, guys. 2 of 15 down. We're moving fast.
Honestly, this is better than him teaching us, though, because I get so confused.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going at a pace which is okay. This is how it works now. I mean,
Stop grumbling.
gosh. Okay. All right. Question number 3. Joseph buys a hammer for 59,000. That's a Hummer. I thought
A
it's
Hummer,
a
a hammer.
I was gonna
Wow.
say that is an expensive hammer. He's financing it for 5 years with a 7.6 APR loan, monthly payment. He decides to pay an extra $50 per month in addition to his monthly payments. Approximately how long will he take to pay off the loan under these conditions?
So this is us looking for N, right?
Yeah.
So I think we have to calculate payment first, change that calculation, and then find periods. I mean, it's the only thing that makes sense to me. So,
Yeah.
Can you repeat that?
so because it's asking if he adds $50 to his monthly payments, how long is it going to take him? You first need to find out what his monthly payments are. Normally, add $50 to that, and then find out what the new period is. So,
okay.
so this is going to be kind of similar to the last one. You're just using the formula and then changing it.
Okay. So for the first calculation, the N is 5 times 12?
Yes.
Yes, yeah, 60 months, yeah.
60 months? Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. 5
And
times 12.
then what's 0.76 divided by 12?
0.633333, so on and so forth.
Thank you. Is the present value 59,000 or the future value?
I think it'd be the present value.
Because he bought it.
Yeah.
Did you guys get the payment yet?
I'm about to type it in right now. Really quick.
Okay.
So,
I got 1,184.
Okay, I got 85, but
Oh yeah, well, mine's 84.93.
okay, cool.
Oh, yeah.
So just 1185 point something something. So
Mm-hmm.
cool. It's basically that.
Wait, Abby, what'd you put in your calculator?
N equals 60, I equals 0.6333, PV equals 59,000.
and you calculate payment.
It said 0.633?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what did y'all get for the payment?
Okay.
I got 1185.
How did you get that?
I just said N equals 60, I equals 0.633, and then the present value of 59,000.
Oh, okay. Wait, never mind.
Yeah,
I was doing
yeah.
something else. So the 60 is because 5 years of monthly payments. Okay.
Right.
1184.
1185.
And then we add 50 to that, and then just find the
Oh,
number
okay,
of
okay.
payments.
That makes sense.
Yes.
Okay.
And then we're looking for the N.
Yeah.
Okay, I got 41 months, which is not an option.
No, it's not. We did something wrong.
Oh no.
So
I got 57 months.
Hold on, I'm about to put mine in.
Is it? Hold on. Let me try to find like a Quizlet to see if I can find the answer, so we know if we're doing it right.
Okay, so 12 times 5, that's 60.
for the
Okay.
percent, are you adding a zero, like for the interest rate?
Hold on.
Because it's, if you move it twice, it'd be 0.0760, right?
Yeah.
0.7, okay, divided by 12
Hey,
is
not a problem.
0.0063.
Yeah, okay. And then the
Okay.
payment should be 90 or 985. That's what I got.
well,
For the first
I figured out what I did wrong because I got 57.05. I got 57.07 months. My payments needed to be negative, and it gave me a completely different answer.
Okay. Let me try.
So
okay, so
That makes sense though, because you're getting rid of it.
yeah, so it's working it incorrectly. If
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
having it as a positive number and a positive number, you can't be adding to something to get it to zero. So if it's negative for the payments, it'll take out correctly for the 59,000. And
Okay,
I hope
I'm
it's
gonna
right.
retry it really quick.
okay, now I got 57. Yay. Because I also didn't do a negative, and also I messed up on my interest rate.
Okay, yeah, 5707. Thanks for that, Noah. This is too much.
This is so much easier than doing it alone.
For sure.
It's usually how quizzes go when you're with multiple people. All right, so I'm going to do a quick recap because this is a recording. So if anyone didn't follow exactly what we did on this question, this is just using the calculator and then switching up the numbers once you find one of them. So for N, it's going to be 60 because it's 5 times 12, 5 years, it's monthly compounding, or monthly payments. For the interest rate, because it gives you the yearly APR of 7.6, you divide it by 12, and that should give you 0.6333 repeating. For the present value, it's 59,000, and then your future value is going to be 0 on this because he's paying it all the way off. The first step is finding out what the payments are. So you've already got all the numbers. Just put them into the calculator and then calculate for payment. Once you get that answer, add 50 to it. Once you've done that, clear out all the numbers. You're now trying to find the number of periods. So your IY is going to be 0.6333. Your present value, that 59,000. Your payment, whatever you found before, plus 50, and that needs to be a negative number. Ended up being 1,235 as a negative. Future value 0. Calculate for number of months. You should get your answer 57.07. Okay. Number 4, we're really moving fast. A bank lends some money to a business. The business will pay the bank single payment of $176,000 in 10 years' time. How much greater is the present value of this payment if the interest rate is 9% rather than 8%?
This is just calculating present value, right? Yeah.
Calculating what?
Yes.
We're just calculating present value.
Yeah.
So if it's just one payment, does N equal 1 or does N equal 10?
I think it's 10 because it's
10.
over 10 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
But
it's
they only make one payment.
I think it's because like the time value of money, you do like if they lent out that money, it earns interest over those 10 years whether you're paying it back or not.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so for payment, I just don't know how to do this.
The payment will be 176,000, right?
But then what's the future value? 0?
I don't think you need a future value for this one.
I don't think so either.
So the payment is just the 176,000.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so.
I did something wrong.
All right. Got it.
Ooh.
How'd you do it?
So it gives you everything in the formula. You guys have it kind of switched around a little bit for what needs to go where is the only
Right.
issue. So your future value is 176,000
Oh, so it is future value.
because that's the ending value that they're paying out. You're trying to find a present value, so you have to have a future value to go off of. It's 10 for your number of periods. I put one payment, and it worked. So
Oh, that makes sense. There's one payment of, Bro,
This
come on.
business will pay the bank a single payment of
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
$176,000 in 10 years' time. So, and then it says, what is PV, giving you two different interest rates to use. So you have two different formulas. So I did the 9% first and then the 8%. So N was 10, IY was 9. The present value is what we're looking for. Payment was 1, and then the future value was 176,000. Then same thing, but 8% instead.
Did you end
What'd
up getting?
For the present value for 9%.
9, I got 81,528 and 76 cents.
Did you end up getting 7,178? Okay.
Yep.
I'm doing something wrong.
Did you have to put anything negative?
No, because I just took what the present values were and subtracted them from each other, and I made them positive whenever I did that.
And it'll
Okay.
flip them too for you because it knows that if money's going out at one point, it's coming back at the other point.
But you got to be careful about that because last question it was wrong because payments were positive.
Yeah.
So it's only whenever you're dealing with future and present value and your payments.
Yeah. You have to kind of think about whether money's going in or out.
Yeah. Because in this situation, future value technically should be negative, but because
Well, is it from the? Well, it's from the bank's perspective, so they do get that 176,000 at the end.
okay, so the
that
present
would be
value is
positive.
negative.
They would spend, what 81,522 for the one. They'd send that to the business.
Does anyone have class later tonight? Because we can pick this back up then. We have class in like 15 minutes, so.
I'm free all day, so.
Yeah, I have nothing.
So we'll probably, I'll try and, people need to eat and whatnot, so.
And he'll probably go over these questions in the class, maybe not for too long, but at least we'll know kind of what the answers are. So it might be quicker and easier to understand those.
And
Yeah.
hopefully
This
he
man
releases
goes
me.
over another chapter. I'm leaving the class.
For real. Like if he straight up goes, like we better go back into this review session. I will not attend that class.
Yeah. At least I'm not paying attention if it's something that's not going to be on the test because there's no point.
Exactly. Abby, are you still trying to find the answer or?
Yep. I kept getting not the correct answer, so I
Okay,
got
so
close to 7,178, but my numbers are always off whenever I use the financial calculator.
oh yeah,
so-
I'm using the TI.
I couldn't figure it out on TI.
With the TI, I just did what, 10?
10 for N.
Yeah, 10, 9, and then
Did you say
176
0.09 for the I?
No,
I just said
No,
9.
just 9.
That's an important thing that is really annoying. Is in the like financial, the TVM solver or whatever. It's always as a percentage. So if you get an answer that's like 0.06 and it's a percentage, you have to enter it as 6 because it sees it as a percentage.
Okay, thank you. So
Like it might sound weird, but yeah, when you put it in there, you don't put it in. You put it in.
you don't convert it.
100%.
okay, now I'm getting
Oh,
the
okay. So you don't convert.
Yeah. If you get like 0.1, you wouldn't put it in as 0.1 because it thinks it's 0.1%. You'd put it in as 10 because it's 10%.
Oh.
This man, big brain.
You should be
It
the
would be
professor.
easier if they just put it in as whatever number you get, but I don't know.
It'd be easier if whenever he went over stuff like this, he did like a question recap like I did on the other one. Like, okay, this is what we were doing. This is what we looked for. This is how we found it.
I always just get bored and then he says the answer and I don't get it, but I just don't.
Exactly. You're just like,
Exactly.
how did you arrive at this conclusion? Okay. So we got number 4. You just
Mhm.
put it in the calculator, put the other one in, find the difference. Pretty straightforward on that. Okay, suppose the term structure of interest rates is shown below. You can read. Consider an investment that pays $1,900 certain at the end of each of the next 4 years. If the investment costs $66.50 and has a net present value of $142.31, then the 4-year risk-free interest rate is closest to.
I don't remember the net present
I-
value stuff.
No
Let me
clue
see
how
if
it
I have it in my notes. I'm gonna go to Quizlet. Okay.
Oh, MPV is a lot of work.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
no.
got this one right by guessing when I did this, but it shows like what the answer is if y'all want to see it, but it's really confusing.
Yeah.
Here, can I share my screen or?
I have no idea.
Oh, I can't. It says host is disabled, participant screen sharing.
I don't know how this works.
It's fine.
Go to your screen share button, Noah,
Kaya
and
na.
it should give you the option.
Kaya na, ito na. Kaya technology 5.9 here.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah.
Looking at Quizlet in it, that is a lot of work.
Yeah, it's basically, I can kind of try to explain it. It has, okay, oh God.
My God.
Let's see.
Here.
Okay, so yeah, it's saying, so then what the net present value is your your negative investment cost plus 19,000, which is the what? How much it pays each time,
Yeah.
divided by the 1 plus that interest rate raised to the power of that year, which probably doesn't make any sense, but it's basically that thing where you're trying to find you're trying to change the time value of money for each year. So you divide what the payment for each of those years divided by the like 1 plus percentage. There's a formula for it. Let me try to put it in the. Let me try to put it in here. It's like. Oh yeah, it might be there. Like actually, let me try. Okay, it's like something. I don't know if it's payment, but it's something like that over 1 plus. It's something like that, if that looks familiar.
It does look familiar.
Yeah, so.
And then we just add them all together. So we're doing that multiplication and adding each of them together.
Yeah, you do that for year 1, 2, 3. But the thing is, for 4, that's what the question is what is the interest rate for 4? So you have that as an X. So instead of 1 plus the interest rate, you have X. And
Oh my God.
you kind of like monkey around with the formula, and it looks like you end up solving for X. I don't know how to do that, though. It's bizarre.
Okay, but I'm gonna bookmark this one.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It looks like the net present value is all of those added up. Your 1, 2, 3, 4, that formula minus your investment costs. And so what you do is you end up moving that over, and you flip the signs, and then you solve for x, but it doesn't
All
look-
the words that you just said.
Yeah. I don't
It's not clicking.
either. I don't either. Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Let me see if I can. Yeah, I can copy this, and this is what it looks like, and it just.
It's a lot. Are you looking
Yeah.
at Quizlet right now?
Yeah. No, I got it accidentally right, so it showed me how
Oh.
I got it right, and I just guessed. Yeah, it looks like this.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah,
What?
it's a lot.
Okay,
So-
this makes sense-ish. Now that
Yeah. I know where the numbers come from. So we know that net present value, we know what that is, and that equals all of this.
Uh-huh.
So you kind of move it around. So see, it flips the signs of everything, except for the last one, the last year 4. So 6650 got flipped, and then so did all the other ones.